Ian from RTO here. Welcome to a very special retro ranking. We've done quite a few of these lately. So today, celebrating the Queen's Jubilee this week with various little bits, and this one is someone that's been around since the Queen has been on the throne. We're talking about the Peter Pan of Pop. Sir Cliff Richard, OBE. I mean, this guy has been making albums and singles since 1959, and he is still putting out singles. He's put one out already this year. That's incredible. I mean, he's 81 years old. So, Sir Cliff Richard, born Harry Roger Webb on the 14th of October 1940. He holds a British and Barbadian citizenship. He's huge in Portugal. Absolutely mega. I mean, I know he's got property over there, but when I was last on the Algarve, everywhere I had Cliff Richard, and there was even one Cliff Richard avatar in an out like an off license. There was a picture of him holding this wine, which I thought was quite cute. So he's huge. I mean, this guy has sold over 250 million records worldwide, which has made him one of the best-selling music artists of all time. Singles sales in the United Kingdom is 21.5 million. He is the third top-selling artist in UK singles in the UK, behind the Beatles and Elvis Presley, and he's still going strong, which is fantastic. Well, he's 81, but he's still involved in music, which is terrific. So today, instead of doing a top 10, I've gone top 20 because it's tough. I mean, in our household, Cliff Richard was more my mum's thing. So my mum liked Cliff Richard. Dad liked the rock and rolly stuff, but Cliff Richard was sort of out of my childhood. I mean, he made movies, and he's watched all the movies and that, and then he had, he worked with the Shadows, and it's another band that was played a lot in our house as I was growing up. So I've sort of been brought up on Cliff Richard. So I do tend to like some of his stuff. When you get brought up on it, you cannot not like it, can you? So I've chosen my 20 favourite songs. If yours is not in here, doesn't matter. I'd like to know what your favourite songs are, but these are mine. So we're going to start. So coming in at number 20, we go to 1961 and a song off the Young Ones soundtrack from the movie We Say Yeah. I think this is a great little rocker. Got nice backing vocals from the Shadows. Some nice guitar work, of course, from Mr. Hank Marvin. It's just a great track, isn't it? Mommy said no, did we say yeah, yeah? I just love it. It's such a catchy little tune. Okay, then coming at number 19, we go to 1963. This is a number 1 from 1963, and it's Summer Holiday. You couldn't do a list of Cliff Richard songs without Summer Holiday appearing in it. Can't leave this one out. It's a great little track. It's a very, holiday track. Everyone sings it. It's popular on holiday and all that sort of thing. So I couldn't leave that one out. Okay, coming in at number 18. We go to 1967 now. This got to number 10. And it's The Day I Met Marie. I like this a lot. I like the start of this. It's very acoustic and gentle. And all of a sudden you get the brass band coming in and all the boom, 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 boom sort of stuff. It's a pretty catchy tune as well. It's a great song from Cliff. Superb stuff. Okay, then coming in at number 17, we're going to 1975 now, number 15. And it's the fantastic Miss Unites. I like this. I like Cliff's vocals on this. Are really good, really strong song. Harmonies are great. I don't know if it's double layered or anything, but I think it's just a great song, classic song. Okay, then coming in at number 16, another number one. This one's from 1960. Please Don't Tease. One of them great little tracks from Cliff and the Shadows, catchy tune, it's foot tapping sort of thing. You just can't not help that one. Like that one, it's a really good track. Okay, coming in number 15, we go to 1966. This one got to number 6, and it's In the Country. What an uplifting song this is. You're gonna find me down in the country. You see, everyone knows the words to these songs. It's just great fun. Really good track. Okay, coming at number 14, we're going to 1963. This one got to number 4, and it's Those Lucky Lips. Another little rock and roller sort of track he done with the Shadows. Backed him up so well with their great music they produced. Hank Marvin's guitar's great. Backing vocals are great from Hank and Bruce. Great track. Okay, then coming in at number 13. Going to 1962 now. Another number one for Cliff and the Shadows. The Young Ones. This is more remembered, I think, for Hank Marvin's guitar solo, because it is good. And then you've got the strings of Norrie Palmer. It's a great track. Classic from Cliff Richard. Okay, then coming in at number 12, we stay in 1962 for yet another number one hit. Bachelor Boy. Again, memorable tune. Everyone knows the chorus. Memorable song, catchy tune. Great stuff. Coming in at number 11 then, we get a 1959 now, and this is a B-side, and it's the B-side of Living Doll. It's a cover. It was first released by Billy the Kid, and it's Apron Strings. And this, of course, is actually credited to Cliff Richard and the Drifters, because the Shadows were the Drifters, and then when obviously there's an American band called the Drifters, they changed their name to the Shadows, and I just love it. It's just great rock and roll. I love Cliff's rock and roll. It really is good. Okay, we're now into the top 10. Tough job this is. So coming in at number 10, we get a 1983, and it's a song that got to number 9 in the charts, and it was a duo he did with Phil Everly. She Means Nothing to Me. Brilliant song. Great guitar work on this, and the vocals of Phil and Cliff were brilliant. It's a great track. Love it a lot. Coming in at number 9 then, from 1979. This only got to number 57, and I don't know why. It's the brilliant Green Light. I love this track. You know, it's a great Cliff track. I think the guitar work on this is fantastic. It's a really good track. Fickle, isn't it? Great tracks like that can only get to number 57. Okay, coming in at number 8, we go to another soundtrack holiday from Summer Holiday now, 1963. And it's Dancing Shoes. Here we go with another little catchy number. Everybody loves this. Put on your dancing shoes. It just gets your feet going. Catchy chorus. Great track. Okay, coming in at number 7. I've sort of cheated a little bit here, I'm afraid. This actually was a double A side. Got to number 2 in 1962, and it's Do You Wanna Dance and I'm Looking Out of the Window. So Do You Want to Dance? This is one of them great little rock and roll numbers, great harmonies from the Shadows. Again, it's a track that everybody knows, and I love its up tempo. And the other side, you get this lovely jazzy blues song, and it's a great vocal from Cliff. Great guitar work from Hank on this. It's just a great chilled out song, and it's the one that everyone forgets because they all go for Do You Want to Dance, but out of the two, I prefer I'm Looking Out of the Window, but it comes in at number 7 as a double A side. Okay then, coming in at number 6, 1959, and number 1 again, Travelling Light. Very simple, isn't it? Just a guitar, very, very simple chords. And I do believe this is from the film Serious Charge, because my mum had the EP, and it's a pink wall, Cliff in black leathers, and I think this was on it, and Living Doll, and yeah, so it's a really, really good track. Okay, number 5, we go to 1964. Number 7, another summer hit, On the Beach. Again, it's just a catchy tune, very uplifting. It's one thing about Cliff Richard songs, a lot of them upbeat and great chorus, great melody, can't go wrong. Number 4 then, back to 1959, number 1, his very first number 1, and it's that track that says dum da dum 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 dum. Got myself a Living Doll, of course. I'm not going to sing it because it's quite embarrassing. I love this. I love this as a kid. And of course, he redone this for comic relief with the Young Ones, which is a really good version as well. It is just a classic Cliff Richard song. Okay, then coming in at number 3, you go to 1979 now. This one got to number 4 in the charts. And it's Carrie. Classic. Great atmospheric track. I love Cliff's vocal on this. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Number 2, we go to 1976. This one got to number 9. I remember seeing this on Top of the Pops. And it's Devil Woman. Absolute belter track. Love that chorus. Just a devil woman, and all that little dance he used to do. Great track. Firm favourite of mine. But my number 1, it goes way back to 1958. Got to number 2, and it's the brilliant Move It. I love this track. From the start of that, it's just a great rock and roll classic. The guitar work from both Bruce Welch and Hank Marvin is brilliant on this. It's just a phenomenal track, isn't it? Remember the first time I ever heard that. Wow, brilliant stuff. So there we are, 20 great songs from Cliff Richard. There's loads, there's just too many. There's ones you won't get on my list, and that's Congratulations, because I just think that's really cheesy, and I didn't like Mistletoe on Wine and Lord's Prayer. I think, to me, my Cliff Richard, it sort of is when he was popular, and I can't stand Wired for Sound. I think that is awful. I know there's a lot of people out there that like it, but it's just not my cup of tea. Okay then, that's all for today. We'll be back tomorrow with a marathon, and I think we're up to part 4 or 5, I can't remember. There's so many parts of this one. Eric Clapton, and we're looking at Eric Clapton solo albums. 21 to look at tomorrow, so it'll be a long one tomorrow. We haven't had a long one for a little while, so I'm looking forward to that. Whatever you're doing today, have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.